guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this mauve toned makeup look. I've been obsessed with this look. I wore it in my Christmas Lush haul and you guys really wanted to see a video on it, so here I am finally getting around to doing it. I'm trying to do as many tutorials as you guys request, all of the ones that you guys asked for. I'm trying to get them out. So hopefully you enjoy this and you want to see how I got it, and if you do, then just keep on watching. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have one eye completely finished, and my eyebrows are done, my face is done, and everything, my face, my eyebrows, all of that is all in my winter tutorial. So I didn't want to be super repetitive. I wanted to get to the point of this look, and it took me like 8 hours to edit that last video. So if you guys want to see the face, makeup, and all of that, then go ahead and check out that tutorial. I will have it linked over to the side in my little cards, but I'm just going to focus on my eye makeup, my lip color, my highlighter, and my contour. So if you guys want to see that, then just keep on watching. Also, my last video was a voiceover, and a lot of you guys wanted to see a talk through, so I'm going to be getting ready and talking to you guys, showing you everything that I use. And I like both styles, so I like to switch it up every now and then. So I'm going to jump right into finishing this eye right here. I already primed this eye with MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and then I dusted some matte powder over top that just helps the eyeshadows to blend. I do that in every single tutorial. Now for this look, I'm using a very special brow bone highlight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's an iridescent purple, and this is from Makeup Geek. This is the color Phantom. And this is duochrome, I'm pretty sure, and it's so beautiful. This is just iridescent purple in an eyeshadow. Reminds me a lot of the Moonchild Glow Kit. You could get the same effect with that, but I've really been enjoying this one as a brow bone highlight whenever I do purple on my eyes. Everything that I use in this tutorial will be linked down below. So I'm going to pick up Phantom with my Sigma pencil brush. I'm just going to pick this up and place it on my brow bone and then a little bit on the inner corner of my eye. Now that I have that color placed, I'm going to move on to my crease color. Now for this, I'm going to go into my Tartelette palette. This is the original, the first one. This palette stole my heart. It's one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. So for the crease of my eye, I'm going to be going into the color Best Friend and Natural Beauty. It's these two mauve shades in the middle of the palette. I'm going to be blending them onto my Sigma blending brush. This is the E25. It replaced my favorite blending brush. I talked about this in my last video as well. So I'm going to just tap in and mix both of these colors together, tap off the excess, and apply this to the crease. And I don't want to go up too awful high, but I do need to make sure that I have plenty of room for my lid color. That is basically the center of this eye look, is going to revolve around this little metal duo that I picked up from Sephora. The crease color is the most important thing in every single eye look because it just makes everything blend together. One of my biggest makeup tips for beginners is to go ahead and grab yourself a good blending brush. It doesn't have to be expensive, but if you do splurge on a blending brush, you won't regret it because you're going to get the use out of it. Part of the problem with this eye look that I'm doing is there's a lot of loose glitter involved, and it's called a foil, and it transfers up into your crease, so I just keep on going back and smoothing that out with a brush until I'm done with the look. And I will spray my face with a setting spray, and I'm hoping that that will help it stick a little bit more. So I'm sure you guys have heard a bunch of YouTubers talking about these, and that's where I heard of them. This is the Touch in Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duo. So that's a mouthful, but basically it's a foiled shadow on one end and a glitter on the other end. It's a little bit tricky to work with, but they're so beautiful. I really wanted the silver and the gold, but my Sephora was sold out. So I ended up getting this mauve purple toned one, and I ended up being happy because I created this look that I wouldn't have created without having this color. So mine is in the shade number 5 Lottie, and here is what they look like. As you can see, they're a little bit different of a color tone, but I think it really makes your lid stand out and it just creates a beautiful look. So I will show you how I use this. So the first side I'm going to use is the liquid foil side. So this is a liquid eyeshadow. These are a little bit hard to work with, I'm not going to lie, because it's hard to place shadow accurately. And instead of being smart and just dipping into this with a brush, I went ahead and applied it with this. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. But if you want to use a brush, that's probably a lot smarter. So go ahead and do that. So all I'm going to do is fill in that white blank space where I don't have any shadow. And these are awesome feeling, I'm not gonna lie. It's like super cooling. I really like the way that they feel. Now I don't want to get too awful close to the crease, because what I'm going to do is go back in with my blending brush and lightly fuse the crease together with this foil. But I kind of wait for it to dry a bit before I do that. Don't want it to dry all the way, but a little bit is fine. And I'm going to go into my Tartelette with my blending brush and pick up those same two crease colors. And then I'm going to very lightly, I am barely touching my eyelid, I'm going to very lightly blend this lid color so that it's seamless in the crease. You don't want to overwork this color because you don't want to drag that shiny color up into the crease. The more shadow you add, the better, because it makes it blend and it makes sure that there is no gap right there. You don't want that crease gap to be there. Now before I go in with my glitter side, I'm going to pick up Best Friend, which is the darker of the two colors that I've been using. And I'm going to take this Line Perfector brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to dip into this color. And you guys know I need to elongate my lower lash line, so that's what I'm going to do. Just tap it on the outer third of the lower lash line to connect to the eye look. I always tell you guys that I do this, and it's very, very important to my looks anyways, because it just brings everything together. And for me, it makes my eyes look bigger. And you guys can see how quickly this look is coming together. So I am going to go into my Touch in Soul Duo, and this time, this is the tricky part. I'm going to be going into the glitter side. Now the glitter side, I don't know if you'd call it a doe foot. It has this little flappy. So it's like a little rubber flappy, and what I like to do is make sure that there's no glitter on it. As little glitter as possible, because this is the king of fallout and you don't want fallout. And the thing that I don't like about this is this purple doesn't match the other side, but I do like that it kind of adds dimension. So I'm just going to tap this onto my eyelid while extremely looking down. I want to look down to the point where the glitter is going to fall onto the ground and not onto my face. So excuse me if I'm out of frame. I really love the dimension that this adds. It actually looks a little bit like a pink toned purple. So now going back into my crease colors again with my blender, I'm just going to make sure that there's not a ton of glitter transfer on my lid, which tends to keep on happening throughout this look, but I don't really mind it, to be honest with you. I love glitter. I love being like a little glitter bomb, so I don't mind it. If you want to avoid that, then go ahead and put down a sticky base before you apply the glitter, or eyelash glue or something, but honestly the liquid foil works fine. You just get a little bit of fallout. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara to my top lashes, because I am going to be wearing false lashes for this look. Alright, so I gave my top lashes a pretty decent coat, and I'm going to apply my Ardell Demi Wispies with their Studio Effects Demi Wispies. You guys know I love my Studio Effects Wispies. These are Demi Wispies, but they're still Studio Effects, so they're a little bit different and a little bit fuller. Alright. And we're done. No, just kidding. So I'm going to adjust the outer corner first, and then grab that inner corner. And then the inner corner is literally the most important. Like, for some reason, as long as that's not popping off, I'm happy. I've got a couple more steps before I'm complete with the eyes. So what I like to at least try to do is go back over with the foil, not the glitter. And I like to take this and go along my lash line a little bit. It'd be kind of hard to do on camera. And then when that's still wet, I'm gonna go back in with that glitter. So I'm going to go in with some mascara on my lower lashes. And this is also a very important step for me. Okay, so that completes the eye look, and now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face makeup and my lips. So for contouring, I'm going to be trying out a new product, and this is from Beauty Junkees. I actually have a bunch of brushes from them, and they were one of the first brands to reach out to me, and so I'm very happy for them to be launching their first makeup item. So they created this powder contour kit, and look at this kit. I'm so excited because it has these beige and banana powders up here, and every banana powder that I own, I'm almost hitting pan on, so I'm excited to try these ones out. But today I'm going to stick to these contouring shades down here, and if you have a medium skin tone, I feel like this is going to really suit you. And these also pop out. You could put them in a Z palette. So I'm excited to try this. I'm going to try out this middle contour shade in the bottom. It just looks a little bit more warm toned, and that's what I like for my contouring. So I also have a discount code for Beauty Junkees. They are very affordable on their own, but you guys will get a discount. I will leave that down below, and I'll leave it across the screen if I can get my hands on it while I'm editing this video. And that will help you guys out if you are interested. They have a lot of good brushes, especially if you're a beginner. I highly recommend their eye brush set. It's an 8-piece brush set. I started off with that, and then their Pro Brow Brush. So I'll leave the information on them down below, but I'm going to go ahead and take my angled kabuki from Sigma, and I'm going to dip into that contour shade. Okay, you guys, this is super pigmented, so I need to tap a lot of this off. It actually reminds me a lot of my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the way that the brush picked it up. And I'm just going to lightly contour my cheekbones. You guys, this is very blendable, and this is also a very good shade for me. So I'm excited. I think I'm probably gonna hit pan on this product. Alright, so this is only my first impression, but so far I'm very happy with the blendability and the colors in this. So I'm going to go ahead and leave information on this down below if you guys want to check it out and support a small business, because they deserve a lot more attention than they get. So now, sticking to the mauve tones of this tutorial, I'm going to highlight with a purple highlighter, and this is Lavender Snow by Jeffree Star. I used this on my face for the first time when I did that Lush video, and I love this. It doesn't look crazy. You would think a purple highlight would be crazy, but I actually like this a lot better than the Moonchild Glow Kit, just because this is an icy lavender color. Perfect name for it, Lavender Snow, and I really enjoy this. And now I'm going to apply this highlighter to the high points of my cheekbones. I love the look that this gives. It gives such a nice, subtle, mauve-y, icy highlight. It's just so beautiful. And to finish off this look, I'm going to be using a gorgeous lipstick. This is a liquid lip from Jeffree Star in the shade Scorpio. A ton of you recommended this color to me, and it is just so stunning. You guys are going to love it if you own it. If you guys like cool toned lipsticks, which I definitely do. So I'm going to pop this on my lips, and it's going to complete the look. Alright, you guys, so that lip color completes the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely simple if you have the right products and tools that you're working with. I really like it. I think it's different for me, and I've been stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit and playing with makeup here and there. So if you guys have anything specific or different that you guys want to see, then let me know and I'd be happy to do that. All of the information on all of the products that I use will be down below. I'll have discount codes, and I'll have information on what I'm wearing, my clothes, my jewelry, and my nails. That's always in the description. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and so much for being here. If you did like this video, then please give this video a thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.